What do you think about what happened this week at the Conference to Counter Extremism in Washington? Does it bother you that the word religious extremism was not put front and center? Are you comforted or disturbed by the remarks that global leaders made? What about this one from President Obama, who declared when referring to ISIS, or ISIL as he refers to it, Daesh in Arabic, the Islamic State, they are not religious leaders. Religion is never what outsiders say it is. It's not even really what religious insiders say it is. Religion is as the religious do. Whether we like it or not, the president was right when he reminded the world that Islam is not alone as a religion that has been mobilized and is being mobilized for hate and violence. He is wrong when he tries to distance the notion of religion from the horrors being done in its name. In fact, religion is as religious do. And that is precisely why we need to name religious violence for what it is. And also why we need to name religious bridge building and peacemaking for what it is, deeply religious. In fact, when the president declares they're not really religious leaders, he's taking a religious position. So the whole thing is crazy. It's about being brave enough to name it when it is religion is hate, even when it discomforts people, and equally brave and open enough to name it as religion for peace, even though that shatters the misconceptions and fears of others who only want to see the bad. An example of this latter is that how many of us know and are celebrating and talking about the fact that this Shabbat, this Saturday, the Muslim community of Oslo will build what they are calling a ring of peace around the central synagogue in that city. They're not simply doing it as Norwegians. They're not simply doing it as nice people. They're not simply doing it to rebrand Islam. They are doing it, as the leadership of this initiative say, because they feel it is the Muslim thing to do. Because they feel called to stand to defend others of faith, to do what one of them said is protect brothers and sisters, whoever they are, and wherever they worship. The truth is that is an act of faith, and it's an inspiring act of faith. In fact, it goes along with it is a beautiful new idea, a hashtag called I Go to Synagogue, being used all over the world. Not enough, but it has to start somewhere, and I want to suggest a parallel one, which I'm going to begin to use from this day forward, hashtag I Go to Mosque, and celebrate the fact that there is no one tradition that gets it all right, or one tradition that gets it all wrong. That it's up to we, the religious, to create a legacy for the future, let alone a present that we all want to live in the name of the traditions we love. Let's not hide from what is religion or isn't religion. Religion is a tool, and it's up to us how we're going to use it and what world it will build. Hashtag, I go to synagogue. Hashtag, I go to mosque.